Hi everybody, it's Christina and Cindy with Adaptive Equipment and Caregiving Corner, and today we are checking out a product, or service actually, called the Checkin Bee.
Yes, and we are excited about this. You know, Christina, a lot of our caregivers have older loved ones that are probably active. You know, there's a lot of people that are active, they're on the go, but of course, as we age, and me being a child of older adults, I kind of like to keep tabs on them. And this is that less invasive type of thing that you can do just to kind of touch base, and it's not really intrusive. It's not a phone call. You don't have to be on there for 15 minutes.
And it's not a camera. I mean, it's just something to kind of quickly check in.
So we checked this out, and so Christina, we used you as the loved one and me as the caregiver. So with this system, you set it up online. You can have a 2-week trial, and then you put in who the loved one is, and you also then put in your care circle is kind of what it's called. So you have up to 4 slots for caregivers,
and one for the loved one.
One for the care recipient. And the system is pretty cool because as you go through, with what we were doing with you, you set a time. So we set 10 a.m. for you to check in. And so as it was going along, an hour before that 10 a.m. check-in time,
I would get a text.
That's right.
And it would tell me, you know, that my time to check in is coming up. And then again at 20 minutes or 40 minutes later, so 20 minutes till my check-in time, I would get another message on my phone that said, it's almost time for you to check in.
Right.
And it would give me the option to check in at that time if I wanted to check in. I didn't have to wait until 10 o'clock to check in.
So you could have actually checked in the hour earlier if you wanted to. Yes. Yeah. So then when she would check in, everybody in the care circle, which means me in this case, would get a little text saying, hey, Christina's checked in. But if you didn't check in, so we tried that also, after that 10 a.m. set time, there is a 10-minute grace period, and after that, if she is not checked in, then a text message went out to the care circle, and basically, in fact, I've got it right here on my phone. It says, Christina has missed her check-in today. Please, can you contact them? You can check in for them by replying check-in. So I, as a caregiver, can go over and check on or find out or call or something, and then I can physically check in for her. Once we do that, then there's a message sent out to everybody in the care circle that says, hey, Cindy checked in for Christina and all is well. So it's a pretty nifty little system that is, again, not very intrusive. The only thing that we did notice is that you know, when you get text messages, especially nowadays, you see a number and you're like,
and that's the way it was. I mean, we went through a couple of check-in days of checking in, and I would miss the check-in time because I would get this random number that I thought was a random number just sending me something. And then, so what we did is we went ahead and we put the Checkin Bee in my contacts on my phone. And then Cindy set it up so that there was actually a little bee emoji that was on the contact. And so then, I mean, just visually, then I could see it and go, oh, okay, this is Checkin Bee that's checking in on me. And I thought, man, that's perfect.
And you know, you ought to check out their website. It's CheckinBee.com. They have a 14-day free trial. And you don't even have to put in any information, no credit card or anything
to get the free trial.
To get the free trial. Of course, you have to put in your information to set the thing up. But it's interesting. And they also have a coming soon section you ought to read about. They're going to do some different things like medication things, and maybe change the trial or change the check-in time so that it can be a diverse time rather than the same time every day. So it's pretty interesting.
I think this would also be great for maybe parents that have teenagers that are out in the community. I know this is kind of sold more towards, you know, older population, the older loved ones and stuff. But man, you know, have your teenager.
That's right.
When they go out somewhere,
because they won't. Sometimes they don't answer those calls, but maybe kind of indiscreetly they can, you know, do the text thing and say yes, I'm okay. Or yes, I'm checked in.
You just have to type in yes or okay. I mean, how hard is that?
It's not that big deal. So so really give it a shot. Check it out. Go to CheckinBee.com and see what you think.